All right, let's go, Tony. Tony with the happy.
Stop it. Stop.
Tony, tell us about it.
Hey, so yeah, my appointment. Got one. It's actually the first one for Captain IT. 30 users.
Yeah, so let me kind of just feature the picture.
They asked if we were in Riverside, which we are, and they do it internally at the moment. So, but also wanted to hear about a local option. So he wanted our marketing kit to be sent out, or like in an email. So sending that over. Then also having Anthony follow up with them, give him a call next week, and talk about what we can do. So, yeah, pretty good one.
So got an appointment today for my client down in Florida. And it's actually a follow-up appointment I set, it was like 7 months ago. The guy had no-showed on the appointment, and over these 7 months I followed up a couple times and realized that he does not actually work at the company anymore. So he had told me to leave the cell phone number and follow up the company to find out who the new IT contact is. Followed up, turns out the new IT contact is also looking for an MSP to take care of some of their back-of-house work, as well as just that day-to-day stuff when when a one-man show can't take a vacation without things going wrong. So it's a 4-location, 100-user company, pretty good one. I'm hoping it goes well.
Well, I got one for my New Jersey client. It was a COO of a company. He wanted me to follow up after the first of the year. So here I am. He was open to talking with us. I didn't have to say much. He was very interested in hearing us out for many reasons. They're not too happy with their current IT firm. Kind of told me a little bit about their landscape. About 21 users. They're all Windows. Things like Office 365, very common denominators, what we've helped with, current clients, we can share those stories. It seemed like a really good opportunity with their timing as well, so hopefully we can meet with them, get our foot in the door, and close the deal.
Yep, got another one today for my client down in Phoenix. A little bit smaller side, it's a 14-user insurance company. Currently working with a local company similar to us, but they've had a lot of issues recently due to the fact that they have a lot of their staff working remote and had some issues with them being able to log on, a lot of system errors. So they're going to be making a change. Kind of got out in front of it, caught them before they really started that process. And my CEO and operations manager actually going to be meeting with them on Monday morning. So pretty quick turnaround and should be a good conversation.
So I got one from my roofing client today. Basically, we called a machine shop. It's about 41,000 square feet of metal roofing, and they're in the market for a new roof. And they want us to come out and give us a quote, so hopefully we can get some out of it.
I was calling for my North Carolina client. I emailed this guy back in October, and he mentioned he had an IT company that they weren't too pleased with. I got an email this morning saying he was ready to sit down with my owner. So I set up the meeting for next week. Should be a pretty good one.
I got actually 2 for Collier Roofing in Little Rock, Arkansas. One is an apartment building. The other one is like an eye care center. And then the other one was for Slime and Bros here in St. Louis. Lewis made me an awesome list, and the first number I called, it was a guy that just moved to Akron, Ohio, and just setting everything up there. He's got a small appliance store, and it was actually perfect timing. So should be pretty good ones. I'm excited about it.
So I got an appointment for my client out in Las Vegas. It was for a graphic design company. Just kind of looking for a general overview of our services. Some help with their software support. They have a current company that they're working with, also an in-house team, but just looking for some additional support. And then I also set an appointment for my client out in Edmonton, Canada. That was for a credit and debit counseling services. They are just looking to get some additional information about our services as well. A little bit smaller, but the owner was interested in hearing about us, so I think it should be pretty good.
Got an appointment for my guy down in San Antonio. We just came off a lead no interest. Basically, I talked to this guy 4 or 5 months ago. He told me that they didn't have a budget to use an MSP, but also at the time they only had 40 computers. He was an internal guy doing it all for him. Called him today. He said they grew to 60. They're looking to grow more. He thinks once they hit past the 65 mark, he's going to be done being able to take care of it himself. But he also has a lot of cybersecurity initiatives he's trying to get taken care of over these next couple months that they did pre-approve a budget for. So currently he's going out and getting some quotes from a bunch of other agencies, other MSPs, just trying to find someone to help. I think it's dual authentication when it comes to email. So I have my guy give him a call next week. I send him an email just as like what we do, who we are, look us up a little bit. He checked us out, found some time, said he wanted to talk to my owner. So we have a meeting for next Tuesday. Just a phone call for now because they don't have it. It's not super in the budget as of now. But if the conversation goes well, we're definitely going to give him a proposal. And I think over the next 6 months, he will get pre-approved for a budget. So hopefully it goes well. Should be a pretty good one. Pretty good one.
Not a problem.
It sounds like we had a pretty good week. 82 appointments this week.
We bounced back.
Bounce back. Big hand for ourselves. Thank you. Tanner with 7 appointments this week. Sheesh. And Chef with 6. You've already set a sales appointment?
Yeah, 4.
4?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! What industry?
I think 3 with SEO and 1 with roofing.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
One of our appointments is a really good follow-up. They're looking to move forward, and the owner and other partner is going to be on the meeting Tuesday. So she could end up getting a client.
Let's go.
Nice.